Well, really pleased. I don't like how the last 5 or 6 minutes went, but I know that's always hard when it's a 30-point game. I just thought our guys did a lot of good things. We got good shots. We defended well. We didn't allow the other guys beat us. So I thought that was really good. And thankfully our players showed up on time, unlike our SID. But it was a really good win. It was a game we had to get, and our guys did a good job doing the things they had to do to get the win. That was opening statement.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Questions?
You totaled 39 bench points tonight. What were the contributions, guys like Kane at his career high?
I'm sorry, your what?
Oh, you totaled 39 bench points tonight.
Oh.
What were the contributions, freshmen like Kane Milling, Zane Means?
Well, I thought Kane was really good. I told him, other than his last 3 minutes in the game, I thought he was really good. I thought he played hard. I thought he played tough. We're seeing some growth out of him. We're seeing some really good growth out of KJ. Obviously, Niz is a senior. And Zane's trying. Zane's starting to work harder, and that's the thing we've been trying to impress on him. He gets 7 rebounds tonight. Now he's only going to look at his jump shot. He's only going to look at his three-point line. That's something he's got to mature through. I look at 7 rebounds and a better job defensively. That's where his growth's got to be. I know he can shoot the ball. So I think our bench is developing well. Niz gave us another really solid performance, which he's done all year long. It was good to get Jazz some minutes, which really helps us. He turned a little ankle, so we held him out most of the – once we got the lead, we wanted to hold him out. And then, obviously Jalen does what Jalen does. He's on a heck of a roll right now.
With Jazz. Oh, go ahead.
Coach, how do you describe the role that Jalen's on?
It's got to be a fun role because he's he does it again. 13 for 23, 5 for 10 from 3, made his free throw. I probably thought he could get more foul shots tonight, to be honest with you. I thought he did a good job of taking the ball to the basket, but he's just doing a lot of good things for us, and it's a good rhythm that he's in. He's taking good shots. His teammates are doing a good job of finding him, and I think that's always a key thing for him. But he's at about 2.5, 3 weeks here at a high level, but obviously not saying we saw this coming, but he's a very, very good basketball player, and I think he's got very good basketball ahead of him as he continues to work and develop. And even during this stretch, he's continued to work in practice. He's continued to do the things you got to do to stay sharp and keep advancing your game, and that's a credit to him.
Defensively, held them to sub 45% shooting, but Seneca Knight, 34 points on 22 shots. Is that what kind of problem?
Well, I think he got 20 in the last 9 minutes. At the 9-minute mark, I think we were up 30. So I think he's a very, very good player for one. I think he's a hard matchup. He can take you off the bounce. He's got a good pull-up game. He can shoot the three. He draws a lot of fouls. So one, I think he's a tough matchup. But I think somebody in a game like this, somebody's going to score. We did a really good job on Ivy tonight. He gets 6 points. Washington got 16 off their bench. They only had 2 guys in double figures. 2 guys scored 50 of their 77. So when you don't let anybody else do the things that maybe they're not accustomed to doing, I think that helps what you're doing. So I liked our defense other than the last 7 minutes of the game. Outside of the last 7 minutes of the game, I thought we were really good defensively.
On top of that, you out-rebounded them 45 to 30 on the boards with 13 offensively.
Which was an issue because we got beat on the glass in San Jose. I thought our effort was poor there. I thought our attention to detail was poor there. We fouled a lot in our first game, and we got pounded on the glass. And these were all things that were a lot better in this game. So, I think our guys are growing. We're going to find ourselves, I think, in third place. Hopefully when we wake up, we'll find ourselves there. And now we got to go the road, and we just have not had success on the road. So I told the guys in the locker room, that's your next step. You're 8-5 on the season. Yeah, I think you've done a lot of good things, but if you want to separate yourself and make this special, you've got to go on the road and win. And obviously the road games we got left are not going to be easy, but they're games it's not just about playing well. We got to go play well, and we got to try to find a way to win a road game.
Any more questions?
Tanya's
I know, she's winning than me.
similar to Jack.
I know.
Similar to Jack.
Right.
First Jack comes in after we start, then the wife just thinks she can pop in.
How big was this win, considering especially the way things turned out on the road against them?
Like you said, we took the first loss on the road, and we don't really want to do that, but we definitely came back out here prepared and ready to go this game. We knew we owed them one from that, and so our energy was high from the jump, and our focus was there, and we got the win.
Same question, Kane.
Yeah, it means a lot because since the first game we lost that just by 2, and we just came out here and just our mindset was really to just beat them. So it was good. It was a good feeling for sure.
Jalen, how do you describe the run that you've been on the last few games?
It's been fun. You know what I mean? It's been fun, but it's always good to win though. So as long as we keep getting these wins, you know what I mean. That's the number one goal, is for us to come out here and win essentially a championship, but we got to take it game by game. So.
Jack, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the 6th game of 30 plus, and I believe that's a Nevada record. What does that mean to you?
It is not a Nevada record. It is 6th and 4th in a row is a Nevada record.
Nah, that's like I said, it's a big thing. I love doing it, especially here in Nevada. I like being here, the fan base and stuff, and the support from my teammates and my coaches, and like you said, the community. And so it's just been a fun run, and we're just trying to maintain.
Kane, 11 points, a new career high off the bench. What was that? How's this night really working out for you overall?
Yeah, I just feels good for sure to just have that career high. My mindset was just really to just go out there and just be aggressive, because the other team there, they say I was a shooter, so I just wanted to prove them wrong, saying I could drive too. So, yeah.
When you're out there on the bench with freshmen, Zane Meeks, KJ Himes, and seniors like Nizre Zuzwan, does that kind of help your confidence overall?
Yeah, for sure. Me and the other young guys, we really help each other, trying to get each other better every day for sure. And being behind Jalen, Jazz, Lindsay, even Niz, it's just a learning process. I've learned a lot for sure, being tougher, guarding them every day. So, yeah.
Jalen, even dating back to your college days at Louisiana Tech, it seems like scoring's always been in your blood. Is that something you try and carry on with you through the court throughout, no matter where you're playing at? I can drop 30 points on anyone who's guarding against me.
That's definitely kind of the mindset I have, is that you kind of go into it, you got to be confident, you got to know that you got to believe that nobody can guard you. And so I kind of go out there and just try to make reads, you know what I mean, try to not necessarily just scoring, but if that's the right play, that's the right play, you know what I mean. But you just go out there and you just, like you said, staying aggressive. So I just try to go out there, be aggressive, and be confident. And that's what that's where we get where we are now.
On top of your scoring prowess, Coach throughout the year has really mentioned your selfless plays, always making the extra pass inside or the pass outside. Does that kind of speak to your overall leadership and role as a guy on this team who's really looked on to as a scorer?
Yeah, I hope so. I've always kind of, like I said, it's all about making the right reads and stuff. And so if the right play is to try to kick it out or to create for somebody else, that's the play I try to make. I try to focus on making the right play each time. You're not always going to do that, but to go out there and to try to and to put forth the effort to do that is important.
Along with your scoring, just these past 4 games and 6 games or 30, as Jack mentioned, how has this first year at Nevada really been for you throughout this whole year?
It's been fun. It's been definitely being back on the court is fun. I was here last year. I sat out, and it's just I'm just trying to take each game and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Each day. Last year really humbled me. I really I took the games for granted before, I feel like. So I just try to come out here each and every game and appreciate it. Play, leave it all out there.
This question could be for either one of you, but hitting the road against UNLV for 2 more conference games, how big are these wins going to be right as we kind of reach the tail end of the year for the most part?
Well, these are for sure really important, really important, especially against UNLV. We're trying to be 2-0 against these guys, the rivals. Even we're 3rd place right now in conference, if I'm not mistaken. So if we get these 2 road wins, we'll be in really good shape.
Yeah, we haven't been the best on the road so far, and so we really need to pick our focus up and our intensity, and that's going to be our focus. We'll take tomorrow off, get some rest, and then after that, we're locked in, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Any more questions? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.